High Commander Zelzor of the Virik. Empire had witnessed many horrors in his 600-cycle military career. Plasma storms, black hole assaults, and even the legendary Draco Uprising. But nothing prepared him for what he endured on the Human Military Academy's campus. His official assignment had been simple: observe human training methods, report back on their strengths and weaknesses. A diplomatic exchange. Harmless. At least that's what the Virik High Council told him. The report he sent back, however, was less than formal. 2. High Council of the Glorious Virik Empire from Zelzor, High Commander, First Fleet Re. Evaluation of Terran Military Training Facility. Cody name, Camp Havoc. Begin transmission day 1. Arrival was met not with ceremonial fanfare, but by a barefoot cadet smeared in camouflage paint who shouted "DUKK." I obeyed. Moments later, an object labeled Tactical Potato whizzed over my head and exploded into mashed vegetable matter against the wall. A nearby human instructor, apparently amused, patted me on the back and said, "Welcome to hell, alien buddy." I am now deeply concerned this is not a simulation by. The third day, Zelzor had begun to suspect the humans were not entirely sane. Their training exercises included activities such as carrying giant tires through swamps while shouting phrases like, "Pain is just weakness leaving the body." Simulated ground battles using paintball guns, except some cadets replaced their paint with chili sauce for fun. A competitive contest called Full Metal Karaoke, where soldiers sang war ballads in full power armor. Note: I believe this singing is a form of psychological warfare. One cadet's performance caused a fellow Virik observer to curl into a fetal position and weep for his mother. Also, they sing about gravy. What is gravy? And why does it require such passion? Day 5. Human strategic Logixozor sat in on what humans called a tactics AM. He expected deep calculations, multi-front strategies, perhaps virtual battle sims. Instead, he got this. Instructor, you're surrounded. 10 to 1. What do you do? Cadet, call airstrike on my position. I ain't going alone. Instructor, outstanding initiative, private. Commentary, this is either unparalleled bravery or a species-wide death wish. I cannot tell which. Possibly both. Day 6. Weapon familiarization corals was shown a human projectile weapon they call Linda. When asked why the weapon had a name, the cadet responded, "Because she's loud, beautiful, and kicks like my ex-wife." He proceeded to fire it at a dummy target labeled Galactic Overlord. The dummy disintegrated. Conclusion: humans name their weapons after emotional trauma. This may explain why they win wars they have no business winning. Day 7. Human. Morale methods. A night exercise was interrupted by what humans call a barbecue. It involved burnt meat, loud music, and a game called Dizzy Knife Throw. Zelzor inquired if this was sanctioned by command. A cadet grinned and replied, "Nah, but the commander joins in after 3 beers. Later, Zelzor witnessed a general arm wrestle a tank and win. Theory: human officers gain rank not through merit, but by defeating armored vehicles in physical combat. Day 9. Graduation day. Despite all logic, cadets survived their training. One had a missing eyebrow. Another had glued their boots to the ceiling. One simply growled and pointed at the moon, and yet they marched in perfect synchronization. Each held a custom weapon. Each bore scars they wore like medals. When the anthem played, even Zelzor felt something stir in his chest cavity. Closing statement: these creatures are not merely soldiers. They are chaos wrapped in loyalty, humor wrapped in rage. They laugh in the face of death, then punch it in the jaw for fun. If war comes, we are not prepared. Not because their tech is better, not because their ships are faster, but because they fight like madmen with nothing to lose and everything to prove. I suggest we cancel all plans of invasion, diplomacy, or even casual eye contact. Respectfully terrified, High Commander Zelzor NTR ANSM back in the Virit Council chambers. Silence fell as the report finished playing. Finally, Grand Strategist Klaxus leaned forward and asked the question everyone feared. Did he say they named their weapons after ex-lovers? Another pause, then whispered, I think they sing at their enemies. And somewhere across the stars, the human cadets of Camp Havoc celebrated another day of surviving madness with grilled meat, war songs, and a fresh batch of tactical potatoes. The end.